Hello, Tigers. My name is Xander Atkerson, and I'm here to bring you your campus weather forecast for Super Bowl Sunday. We had some altostratus clouds come into the region around sunrise this morning. We will have some cloud cover break apart later throughout the day, but as of right now, we're looking at cloudy conditions outside and a temperature of 43 degrees. It's still cold enough that I would recommend bringing a jacket. However, make sure you have a t-shirt underneath that you could change into for later in the day because we will warm up. And I'll talk about those warmer temperatures later on. However, I want to take a quick look at the continental US. We can notice that it is a mostly clear sky or partly cloudy sky conditions for most of the region. We do have a little bit of precip chances all the way over on the Pacific coast. And I want to take a look at this because Levi Stadium for the Super Bowl is located in San Francisco. And looking at the futurecast for later tonight, we could expect some partly cloudy, mostly cloudy conditions. However, we look to stay dry. So maybe just a little bit of light drizzle, but we look to stay dry for the Super Bowl. Weather should not be an impact on our big game. Now, jumping back to Columbia, we see that cloud cover that came in through the morning hours leave throughout the southeast Missouri. However, it looks like cloud cover just comes out of nowhere over the Mississippi River, extending into Iowa and Illinois, and then moving westward towards Columbia. That is not going to be cloud cover. That's actually going to be fog. And this makes sense because we have so much surface moisture due to all that snow melt. And with light surface winds overnight, that's perfect conditions for fog to form. And that will be a factor in our Monday morning forecast. So come back to our CWF and look for fog forecasted Monday morning. For today, however, we're just going to remain partly cloudy, no fog today. We are expecting a high of 58. So this warm up is close to 60 degrees, which is really going to be nice to experience. Make sure you go outside and enjoy it while you can. Heading into tomorrow night, we're looking at a low of 41 degrees and partly cloudy. And we could really visualize these temperatures looking at our 7-day temperature trend. We're expecting 64, so breaking the 60s for the first time in 2026 on Monday. Maybe that groundhog was wrong and we will have spring closer than winter. Temperatures drop off a little bit later into the week as we get down into the lower 50s and upper 40s, but overall much, much warmer. I'll leave you with the 7-day forecast, but if you're watching on YouTube, make sure to tell us in the comments who you think is going to win the Super Bowl, the Seahawks or the Patriots.